guys, this is our second video of the chapter The Constitutional Design. Today in this video we are going to cover the topic is the making of Indian Constitution. Firstly, if we talk about the Indian Constitution, the making of Indian Constitution was not an easy task. The reason being, in India, we are having a huge as well as a diverse kind of religions and the customs, and people are following all these customs in a very rigid manner. So, before drawing out the Constitution of India, the Constituent Assembly, you know very well the Constituent Assembly, we read in class 8th as well, the members who was elected to make the constitution of our country. So the members of Constituent Assembly faced a little bit, or you can say that a large number of problems, because their main intention was to provide equality and to give equal treatment to everyone without making any kind of discrimination. And in this situation, as you know very well, before the partition of our country, we had India and Pakistan, the single country over there. But after the partition of a country, approximately we had a 10 lakh people who were killed on the borders in the Violence Act. अगर आपने गदर मूवी देखी होगी तो उसमें आपको पता चला होगा. In the Violence Act over there. So in this situation, India and the Pakistan people faced a lot of problem to get an independent, to become independent. Clear? And after the independence, or when we had a different country, like India is a different and the Pakistan is a different one, only after that they can able to emerge themselves as an independent. But after that, when they just become as an independent, so the merger of the princely states was like how we just convert these princely states into the particular single one. So this was a difficult task for the whole constitution, for our country over there. Clear? But still the Constituent Assembly or the constituent members played an important role to make the proper constitution of our country. Now if we see the path of the constitution, in this you are having the path of constitution. In this we are going to see that how the people or the Constituent Assembly frame the constitution of our India. When we just start, when the constituent members going to make all these the Constitution of India, in spite of all the difficulties, the Indian Constitution was having the one major advantage is that they were not having any kind of pre-planning for all these things. Pre-planning means उन्होंने पहले से कोई decide नहीं किया था. They took an idea of our constitution from different countries. Like you can see that in 1928, Motilal Nehru with other 8 Congress leaders started drafting a constitution for our India. In 1931, when we had this, the Karachi resolution, that means the Karachi was resolved over there, and the constitution looks in a different manner, because now the Pakistan Constituent Assembly is different, Indian Constituent Assembly is different. So both the assemblies were taking the decision for their own country's welfare. At the same time, when they just started to making a drafted a constitution over there, they just focus on the universal adult franchise. That means every person above the age of 18 years is liable to give the vote. And apart from that, right to freedom and protecting the rights of minority. अगर 18 साल से कोई नीचे है तो it doesn't mean कि we start exploiting them. The main focus was that to give them right to vote, that means universal adult franchise, right to freedom and equality, and protect the minority section. Those were not large number, so protect the minority section as well. And our constitution, Indian Constitution adopted a different institutional details कि हमारे पास कौन कौन से different institutions होने चाहिए, and how we can able to frame some colonial roles according to the Government of India Act 1935. It is not given in your book, but still they just make some of the rules and regulations according to the Government of India 1935. And the basic constitution, the Constituent Assembly was affected or inspired by the different activities of the world, and they just start taking up the positive aspect of each and every country over there. Like some of the ideas they took from the French Revolution, some of the ideas they took from the parliamentary of the Britain, that how they make a democracy in the Britain over there. Some ideas they took from the bills of rights in US. So in this way, the Constitution of India was taking different ideas from the different countries, and they just contributed their efforts to make the Constitution of India as the superb constitution, because India is having a diverse kind of people. So that's why this was a major important, or you can say that a difficult task for them to provide equality to each and every section of the society. Now next we are having is the Constituent Assembly. Now what is a Constituent Assembly? Basically all the members who are taking active participation in the formation or in the drafting of a constitution is known as a Constituent Assembly. You can see that. And these assembly members were elected representatives, which was known as the Constituent Assembly over there. Clear? So in July 1946, elections of this Constituent Assembly took place. First meeting was held in December 1946. Clear? And after that, when the India and Pakistan was divided, so in this situation, the constitution, after the division of India and Pakistan, in India we had only 299 members of the Indian as a Constituent Assembly. On 26 November 1949, this constitution was declared that कि हमारा ये constitution होगा. But on 26th January 1950, the constitution came into effect. Came into effect means according to the constitution, all the things start, all the different institutions, everything is going according to the constitution by 26th January 1950. And that's why 26th January is considered as a Republic Day every year. Now the question arises, why we are going to accept the constitution of our India? By क्यों करें हम accept? It might be have some partialities over there. So before declaration of this constitution as a final one, it took 50 years that assembly members start thinking about all these things. As well as in this, we had a different group of people from the different areas, people from the different social societies were there, and we had a proper discussion regarding that, and they just start looking after the welfare of each and every person and each and every caste of the people, so that they must have the proper liabilities and you can say equality over there. When the Constitution of India was drawn, it takes approximately 114 days. That means 3 साल में 114 days they just settle down together to make a constitution of our country. different meetings conduct हुई और 3 साल में लगभग ये constitution हमारा final हुआ था. Clear? And constitution is not like a small printed book over there. It is approximately 12 bulky volumes. That means 12 bulky books we are having, and after this we had this kind of constitution over there. When the constitution was declared as the final constitution, at that time B.R. Ambedkar, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar was the chief, or you can say that was the was the chairman of this drafting committee. Clear? So after the B.R. Ambedkar, when he was a chairman, so the constitution was declared as the final constitution for whole country. Clear? So guys, till then just read the topic about the path of the constitution and the Constituent Assembly. You can see the different people, images and their perceptions, or you can say that perceptions regarding the constitution. I will this is your work to read the perceptions of each and every different people over here. Clear? If any doubt, then you guys can ask from me. Till then, take care and bye bye.